One of the most difficult tasks is to improve something that's already very good, says our reviewer Reinhold Deisenhofer. There'll be a lot of complaints if it doesn't work, but if it does work, it'll make everyone really happy. The Mercedes-Benz B-Class has sold well since the last version came out in 2005. The first generation sold 700,000 cars, and the second added another 380,000. That means over 1 million satisfied customers around the world. Let's see what the latest version can do. After Mercedes made the A-Class sportier and less of an MPV, the B-Class now has to broaden its appeal. It's therefore been refreshed and looks somewhat more athletic. Most of the design changes are at the front end. The front end has a new bumper, explains Mercedes' Dirk Streichert. The headlights have been subtly changed, and the nose has a slightly different look. There are simple alterations, but together they give a far different overall impression. The new headlights now have integrated daytime running lights, both in the standard lamps and also in the optional full LED headlights.
In den Scheinwerfer integriert, in den Standardscheinwerfer und auch in den optional erhältlichen Voll-LED-Scheinwerfer.
The B-Class has an appealing new exterior, but the really interesting changes are inside. Our test car had 155 kilowatts of power. The engines in the new B-Class have been optimized for low fuel consumption. The top engine consumes a maximum of 6.6 liters of premium fuel per 100 kilometers with 4MATIC all-wheel drive. But that option isn't just reserved for the top-of-the-line model. The compact car's development chief says there are now 4 engines with all-wheel drive, the 2 most powerful gasoline units and 2 diesels. He says this is the broadest all-wheel range in its segment. Environmentally friendly models round out the B-Class range. The electrically powered model can be charged within 3.5 hours from a standard power outlet. Until now, the U.S. has been the main market for the electric B-Class. Now Mercedes hopes to find new buyers in Germany. Electric Vehicle Development Chief Jürgen Schenk says the firm is pursuing a 3-pronged strategy. One involves improved conventional internal combustion engines, both diesel and gasoline. Then there are plug-in hybrids for the middle segment and electric vehicles for completely emission-free driving. Mercedes already offers this with the B-Class electric drive, which it hopes to build upon in the future. Visually, the electric version stands out with optimal blue trim and decals on the side. In the U.S., the electric B-Class has already found some celebrity buyers. Ryan Tedder, lead singer of One Republic, is an electric convert.
Electric cars, to me, it is the future. I think that eventually everything is going to be electric. I just think it's inevitable. You know, all you have to do is drive through a tunnel with the windows down and breathe that stuff in, and you realize that we need to shift everything to electric. It's just because you can finally experience how bad all the exhaust is and what it's actually doing to the environment.
When driving the electric version, the loudest thing you hear is tire noise. During development, Mercedes set itself the goal of meeting customer demand for an everyday car with a long range. The B-Class electric drive runs 200 kilometers in the European driving cycle, but the car also boasts a range extended button. On individual days, you can recharge the battery to more than normal. Then the B-Class has a range of 230 kilometers. With the onboard 11-kilowatt charger, a full charge typically takes around 3.5 hours. A 100-kilometer charge takes approximately 1 hour. Inside, there is the typical Mercedes design and top-class workmanship. A flatter steering wheel and round instruments provide a sporty touch. Flexibility is a major selling point of the B-Class. The rear seats can be moved and, of course, folded down. The B-Class can stow between 501 and 1,456 liters of cargo. Reinhold says modern vehicles primarily differ in 3 ways in terms of design, engines, and assist systems. The new B-Class has Collision Prevention Assist Plus as standard. That means if the driver is distracted or daydreaming and an obstacle appears, the car brakes to a stop by itself, thereby preventing a collision. Let's take a look at how it works.
bis in den Stand und verhindert dadurch den Auffahrunfall. Und das probieren wir jetzt aus.
The white B-Class is on a collision course. The speed is 45 kilometers per hour, typical for city traffic. Reinhold steps on the gas. The B-Class responds.
Hat funktioniert.
It worked wonderfully. For Mercedes, it's mission accomplished. The new B-Class has sharper lines, the engines are more efficient, and the B-Class is safer too. The previous collision avoidance system led to a 14% reduction in severe rear-end collisions, and the new system is twice as safe. The 130 kilowatt electric B-Class has a 200-kilometer range. The B-Class's broad product range will likely mean sound sales figures. There's something for nearly everyone. Both our tested top gasoline model and the emission-free electric variant cost just under 40,000 euros in Germany.